All right, we're gonna let this room fill up. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's go. Party like a cowboy party, 'cause a cowboy party don't stop. Let's go. Shout out to your kid. Shout out to your Tyrone Church. Eric, I see you, fam. Let's go.
This is Sparta!
Rock with the nation, baby. We grindin'. We grindin'. Yeah. Let's go. The name is LAW Nation. Follow me on all and multiple platforms at that name, Law Nation. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys practice squad, as they say, squad up in most areas. We are streaming live on the YouTube page, man. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me know how you guys feel of this team. Let me know how you guys feel of a familiar face out there, Brandon Carr. I said earlier, let me just highlight his name over here. I said earlier that the Cowboys coaches elevate. And that's what coaches supposed to do. They supposed to be able to elevate. They supposed to be able to, let me just put a little dot right there by his name. Coach is supposed to be able to elevate, basically. And when we think of this particular coaching staff, we can say to ourselves that, baby, this is a different staff from the last year. Can anybody disagree? And this is a different staff as it relates to 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and of course 10 years ago. So this is a brand new flavor. We don't know. We don't know what type of coffee it's going to be, Jay. They said, let's bring Earl Thomas in for a cup of coffee. I agree. I've been yelling that, hey, bring Earl in. But the Cowboys have a different direction. They have a different mindset and a different thought in mind, right? Now, it could be a situation whereas this is a cat and mouse type of situation, whereas it could be after week one, the Cowboys can address that particular need or issue, there I say. Nevertheless, the Cowboys is rolling out this particular team. And I can't get mad at them. I'm still going to support this team, root for this team, and say, man, one way or another, we just got to get past week one. Not week 3, not week 5, not all the way into playoff. We just got to get past week 1. And the biggest disappointment to me this all off season been Lyle Collins. That's just my biggest disappointment. I said when we was live like 95. Lyle Collins been my biggest disappointment because of this right here, Cowboy Nation. And I don't know what he's been going through. But all I can say is from the outside looking in, how in the hell you show up out of shape? We paid you all of those coins before we paid our quarterback. We paid you all of those coins, even knowing that you was playing out of position. Yes, you had a fantastic year last year, but how do you show up out of shape? That's all I wanted to know. And then there was some other news trickled down and saying, okay, it's his more so of his hip situation. Look, I'm always with the belief that you should start off at your best. I tell people all the time when I used to substitute teaching, when you in college, what have you, first get out, you say, hey, let me dib and dab a little bit in school, So I was a substitute teacher while I was finishing up in my graduate degree and undergraduate degree, and I would tell students all the time, it is better to start off making the 100. Instead of starting off making a 60, starting off making a 50, or starting off making a 30, or flat out starting off making a 0. It is better to start off with your good foot, right? With your best foot. Put your best foot forward. Now, I don't know. It could be that he did and he just had them hips that was bad, and all of a sudden they said, you showing yourself out of shape right here. We can't roll with you. You guys get what I'm saying, though, Cowboy Nation. And I'm not trying to put out any negativity because, dog it, we can go undefeated. We can win every game. We can roll over every team, but I got to bring some objectivity to the table, right? Oh, my goodness. It's called Negotiating. This is from my dog, Blake. Man, I really appreciate you. Church, what's good with you? Eastside Harold. Oh, we could talk a little bit. Shout out to Eastside Harold. He will be the opening. Me, Big Game James, and Skywalker Steel, DC Universe, we will be doing the play-by-play action for the Kansas City Chiefs. So I really, really would love to see you guys there. And Eastside, we will be calling your team out, So, and to be honest with you, I would rather for the Texans to win, shout out to the Texans, But shout out to your dog, Deshaun Watson, too. For getting his paper, getting his bread, getting his coins, But he better show up because I believe it's no more that excuse matter. Dude started off, it was 24-0 against some team, and then all of a sudden you look up and you look around, you look left, you look right, and now you saw that L hanging on their faces. Huh? Who does that? Up 24 and you find a way to lose the game. Oh, my goodness. Marcus Calloway says, give him a break. Yeah, I'm going to give him a break. You talking about my dog, right? Lyle Collins, right? I'm going to give him a pass. I'm going to give him a break, man. I just had to bring that up, Cowboy Nation, that it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one, right? Than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Jason McDaniel, Malik Turner is basically family, and that's my wife, cuz. And watched him. He played at Seattle Land. Yeah. I think that Malik did a great job in Seattle Land. I think that Malik is a Vantel 2.0. I think that he's a little bit quicker in and out of his cuts. His release action is pretty good. He's better known for his blocking, believe it or not, and his special team play. I like the way when I look at Malik Turner, he high point the ball. He started off at the bottom of the roster, and he played himself all the way up to the top. And he actually did pretty decent in Seattle Land as it relates to a guy that you're just gonna put out there in the squeeze. Now, I do love this play. If you guys are able to see it, it's against the Seattle Sea Chickens versus the Eagles. Everybody know we can't stand the Eagles, but I love seeing when anything happened good against the Eagles, right? He faked out their whole entire secondary, hauled them up like a Ginzu knife, and was able to pull the ball down. He's 6'2.5", so he's a big guy. I think that we need some stuff like that. We need role players, somebody that can come in and do those type of things and help elevate this team in those fashion, whether it be special teams, whether it be just being a blocker on a certain play. Like I said, this team is different. Everybody on the offensive side of the ball is 6'1" or better. I think that, and I'm not trying to pump the kid up. Y'all saw on that one play, although he won off the LOS against the Saints, he had troubles finding and tracking the ball. In a big playoff game, he actually played basketball with the football. And I'm talking about Malik. But to the person that's in the chat that said he's basically family, hey, midway through the season, if he's still there, give me a call, man. Give me a call so we can bring him on the late night hype. We would love to talk to him. And you already know the number, right? 682-214-4087. That will be the number, the hotline for your mind, for you can reach out to him or shoot me a text. Allow, is Brandon Carr a biggest name you ever seen in the practice squad? This is from Marcus Callaway, the best way. Yeah, it got to be the biggest name I ever seen. Let me put a big old star beside his name. That right there, the whole nuance of making the practice squad open into basically the practice squad now got the infinity stone, meaning that you can be in the NFL forever and you can bring them on aboard, I guess, to the practice squad. I'm thinking that you can sign T.O. to the practice squad now, right? That's how the new rulings is. You can go say, hey, T.O., take the gold jacket off. I seen you still ran a 4.3, 4.4, whatever it was. Hey, come on over here, man. Come on over here to Big D. Let's see what you can do in the pinch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so my dog, it made the team as it relates to the practice squad, is Justin Hamilton. Take a look at him when you guys get a chance. He's from my hometown. He's from Natchez, Mississippi. And you guys know, man, we love all small town, hometown, home skillet guys. And he made us a futures promise that that if he make the team, he'll get on the show. But he's on the practice squad, so this is a whole different story. John V. Johnson. I'm going to just show you guys. Before I go to John V. Johnson, I'm going to just do this right here. Put a big old asterisk, good star by Francis Bernard. I love Francis Bernard. I love what he brings to the table. Oftentimes, people fail to realize just because I said, hey, he was showing up in camp, he was being a star athlete in camp, but they thought otherwise, right? They thought otherwise. They said, okay, maybe we can squeeze him on the practice squad and we can get some more players that will be game day ready for us, right? There's still some growing pains with Francis Bernard that he got to overcome. And that's why they kind of squeezed him on the practice squad. Off of this list, too, I like this kid way down here at the bottom. His name is Aaron Parker. I love his skill set. He's a pretty tall receiver as well. I think that if preseason was available, I think that this kid would have been able to shine and showcase some of his talent and put his attributes out there so people can see what he can do. Now, just like Malik Turner is able to be picked up, it's because he had NFL reps, basically. And they had tape to go by. And they said, okay, let me go with, remember I was talking about known commodities versus unknown commodities, Cowboy Nation. And that guy is a known commodity opposed to Aaron Parker. So I believe that Aaron Parker would be a good situation for us. Hey, this guy low-key at the bottom of this list, I'm just going to put a little asterisk by his name so you guys can see who I'm talking about, is Chris Westery. I think that Chris, from what I was told, had one of his better camps. And believe it or not, I projected him to be like a guy that is going to take a little time, 3 to 4 years to get everything in shape. So next year, it's not over with just because you're on the practice squad. It's not over with. We still got time. Ralph Denton says, put Dez Bryant on the practice squad. No, man. Dez won't do that, Dez won't do that. You know what? Dez is the type of guy, true story, he would walk out there and tell all of the DBs, you can't guard me. You can't guard me. Your daddy can't guard me. Your uncle can't guard me. You can put your mama out here. She can't guard me. And he will do that. And Dez Bryant out there on the practice squad, don't you guys know what he would do to those boys out there? Look, for the life of me, I know that people will say Dez Bryant lost a step, right? But in practice, we're not talking about a game. In practice, that dog right there, there's no little rules in practice. He's going to use that physical size. He's going to box you out. And before the end of training camp, if he was one of those dogs that was out there, they would have been fighting. They would flat out been fighting. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about furniture moving and stuff like that. That's the type of fight action that would occur if Desmond Bryant was out here. And I'm not saying that that's a negative thing, but sometimes you need that dog, right? Remember how you had J. Lou? J. Lou was like, Dez. He brought the sweetness out of him almost. Dez. And Dez like, okay. And then he ran a bang 8, and then he got him on a few passes, or catches, what have you. Yeah, so I like it. I like it. I like it. Dag attack, East Side. Shout out to the East Side though, man. He always here on the groove. Austin Speck, shout out to you, man. I'm probably on Leak End too. I'm everywhere. Much love to you and the Cowboys nation. This is from Frisco. Shout out to you, fam. Let me see. Let me go over this list again. Isaac, he made the practice squad. Shout out to him. Deontay Burton, he made the practice squad. He wore number 33. All I can do when I saw him out there, I said, they better take that 33 off of him. They better take it off. And this guy right here, of course, we got Brandon. We talk about Brandon Carr, but this guy right here. My thing is with Rondell, he was one of those dogs that got in trouble for not having preseason. Preseason was his pitfall because by us not having it, other teams were not able to see it. So he will be a guy that we can tune in to next year and say, man, Rondell, he got his groove going, because hopefully by then all of this crazy stuff will go away and we'll be able to see some good football action. Ladarius Hamilton, I didn't really pay much attention to him. Didn't get a lot of insight on him or information on him. Cowboy Nation, charge it to my head, not my heart. Cole, I can't say his last name, but y'all know Cole right here. Hicatini, I think that's how you say his last name. He made some spectacular catches towards the end, but the McKeon, he was a guy that was better at blocking. He was the guy that's better at catching those contested catches from what I heard. From the inside information that I heard, he was better at those type of things. So shout out to him. Let me clear all this out the way so you guys can see. All right, so Luther Kirk, he came on the late night hype show. Shout out to him. I'm glad that he's able to make the practice squad. Give this young guy enough reps. Give this guy enough chances. Maybe, just maybe, midway through the season, they may elevate him for a game or so. If not, next year, hey, shout out to him. Say woo. I thought he was making the team, right? And then they pull the rabbit out the hat with Rico. And I'm not talking about Gathers. And I'm not talking about Suave. They pulled the rabbit out the hat with this Rico kid. And when you look at his tape from South Carolina, he was very explosive. I think his pitfall was injuries. So we'll find out what they're going to do as far as plans with him. And Savion Smith was a guy that they pretty much – he signed did he sign the waiver situation? I thought he did. The COVID waiver of, hey, I'm just going to sit this year out or what have you. I thought he did. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. But I think that Savion, he's a true special teams guy. And if they anything, they like him because of that. Yeah. Xavier says, I say Malik is our fourth wide receiver. This is from Xavier. Well, they like him. He's tall. But I think that the chemistry aspect of it, I think Cedric Wilson probably got the nod on him. There's more tape of Malik Turner than there is a Noah Brown. So we'll find out what those guys are going to do and what they're going to bring to the table. Yeah, Law, they cut Joe Thomas. Yeah, they cut Joe Thomas to bring on Malik. And think about this. I don't know what they're going to do as far as linebacker situation, because we're rolling out, 2-3 linebackers for this team? and that could be a situation where we can say to ourselves, Law, come on, man. That means that Malik, he's going to have to be the fourth wide receiver. I don't think that those two things are married to each other, though. I don't think so. Ray Rebel, what's up, Law? You preaching the truth, brother. Hey, I'm just trying. Hey, we will find out the rest of the team. And even when I combed through a lot of cuts today, trying to figure out where this team is trying to go, who's out there. I saw Donovan Alumba. He was cut yesterday, or what have you. He was out there on the streets. I saw a cornerback that I kind of liked coming out of college. His name is Lamar Jackson. Y'all remember him? tall, physical cornerback. They cut him from whatever team that he was on. I kind of like his skill set. He was cut yesterday. I thought that they would bring him in for a good cup of coffee. Who else you guys think that's out there on the street that I kind of overlooked? Demarius Randall, right? He's out there on the streets, right? And the craziest thing of it all, when we started to talk about this Brandon Carr situation, they cut Clinton Dix and they brought in Brandon Carr. I would think that you at least let Clinton Dix get a few sips of their coffee, you know. They're like, man, nah, dog, you don't get none of this coffee, fam. Matter of fact, you can keep the receipt from the 2 meal we gave you, you know. We don't want none of this. We don't want you at all, fam. That was bizarre to me. Was it bizarre to you guys? Let me know. Rosen was picked up from the Bucks. Good pick, just from David G in the house. Shout out to you, David. I like Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen. I think that he hit the world's worst timing in life. I think that he hit the world's worst timing in life. Transitional situation with the Arizona Cardinals, then being thrust into the Miami Dolphins, transitional situation with them. And then on top of that, I think with the Cardinals, he had multiple offensive coordinators and systems that he tried to learn. And this is not no easy system that he was trying to pick up. And I'm not trying to make an excuse for the brother, because I believe that, hey, reality hits you in the mouth. You got to figure out how to adapt. And, hey, the best persons and the best people out there know how to adapt to situations. Look, I'm going to tell you guys this one thing. Michael Jackson was, I keep on mixing this man's name up. Michael Jackson was released too, yeah. I've seen that. And, of course, Joe Jackson, he's gone to the Browns, right? But I would tell you, what happened to Josh Rosen is the examples of life. The examples of life. Look, you can be studying all your life, and you can finally land the interview, and you can be in the path or in the direction towards that interview, and then all of a sudden you get a blowout. All of a sudden you spill coffee on your shirt, you know. All of a sudden you're fighting to get there. You're 10 minutes late or you're 30 minutes late. That's the reality of life, regardless of how you look at Adrian Peterson. You know why the Detroit Lions picked him up, right? Because all of those years he was running all the way through them. All of those years. We have 2 practice spots left. This is from D Nice, yeah. And we'll find out where they're going to pick those things up. But who's on the street that you guys would like for us to go pick up? Let me open up the phone line for your mind so you guys can call in and give me your thoughts, your love, your adulations, and everything else. And while I do that, let's listen to some nice melodies. Yeah. Hey. Come on. Come on, nation. Come on, nation. Hey. Gotta grind and shine, baby. Here we go. Hey. 682-214-4087. It's the hotline for your mind. And just keep in mind, that is also a text line. So you can always send me a text if you got something on your mental. Here's the situation, Cowboy Nation. The reason why I was so hard on Lyle Collins heading into week 1 is because I was saying that you really want to put your best foot forward. But my biggest reservation, and still is right now as far as the offense, is their front 5, offensive line. 757, you're live.
You ain't no regular DB. You Josh normal.
Well, we are singing in unison, man.
Cowboy
What's good?
Nation, man. What's up?
Nah, man, it's your world, fam. How you feeling, though, about all of this going on? And this is ready for week 1.
You know what? I'm happy with it. I ain't really got no complaints. I ain't got no complaints at all. I kind of don't want Carr back, but if he's matured and he's done his thing, I ain't got no complaints. Let's just run with it. Personally, rather have ET over Carr, but
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where we going to look at it and say, hey, it is what it is. We would know more about it after week 1, but he's not even slotted in to start week 1. He's still on the practice squad, so.
There you go. I just want to give my shout outs to Auntie Jess. I know I seen her out there in the chat box, and then my boy Rowdy Robbie's out there. And y'all know, as usual, keep Lee side up out of here, man. He don't get no love.
Right.
I
Shout
just
out
wanted
to
to hop
you,
on
man.
here and give your flowers, man. Appreciate you for your time, man.
Appreciate you, man. Salute, bro.
For sure. I'm gonna get up out of here so somebody else could call.
10-4. Salute. That's a good call, man. I like when he just jumped right on there. Let me give him a war chant.
This is Sparta!
I'll be getting crunk, man. I really appreciate everybody, man, for helping me grow this thing, man. Go Rockets. Yeah, is the game on right now? Yeah, you guys know how this thing. We got another caller on. Let's go. My dog. Talk to me.
Oh yeah. It's real good in Houston right about now. It's real good, man. We handling business on the basketball court, handling business, taking care of our franchise guy over here in H-Town. That's what you do when you got the guy. You take care of him. Yeah. Hey, man.
Did you see what Shay Sharp was saying? They were going back and forth on Twitter.
Hey, man. Uncle Shay, man, he always preached that truth, man.
Yeah.
But last time I called, brother, man, you asked me about backup player, brother.
Yeah. Pro size, man.
I keep up with my team, but you might ask me who the long snapper is. I ain't gonna have no answer for you. I ain't gonna even lie. But I know who I do have though for 6 years.
Look at rub it in, man. I'll take it.
That's not a long time in the grand scheme of things. But 6 years in the NFL, hey, brother.
Yeah.
That's a long career, but not to say it's gonna be over in 6 years. But hey, man, it was a big worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Everything was up in the air before that, but
right.
Don't even know what's gonna happen during the season. But I know who's gonna be here in Houston for 6 years.
Is that a good? You feeling that's a good thing? Huh?
What?
Huh? You feeling that's a good thing?
Do you know what them owners would do to get a Deshaun Watson? And brother, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty what they'll do to get that Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
But I'm just touching base with you, just letting you know it's feeling real good down here in H-Town. Hey, if you ever want to take that trip, we down 45 and come on to the real spot. But hey, man, make sure you take care of business for the Rockets.
Okay. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to your Rockets and may your Texans win the opener, game opener. I'll be pulling for your number 4 over there only on that day.
All right.
Salute, bro. Hey, it is what it is. This is what Shay Sharp had to say, man. He says, I'm not going to go back and forth with you guys about how great they are and haven't won-ish. He talking about the Texans or what have you. He said he stand behind his comment, and he just said, hey, stay safe and be healthy out there and have a great season, basically. He was talking to Jalen Ramsey. Because let me give you the guys the backstory on this whole situation. He said that this is Shannon Sharp, and I know a lot of people probably don't even follow Shannon Sharp, but he's a good football guy as it relates to football content to follow. And he was giving his opinions about Deshaun Watson contract, and basically he was saying that the contract really not that great when you look at everything, far as like from his side of the deal of it, and pretty much people came to his defense, and I think that what's this guy's name? It should be on the screen right here. Jalen Ramsey, Casey Hayward, and Jalen Ramsey came to his defense. And they're talking about the contract, and pretty much Jalen Ramsey was like, "Hey, man, it won't be too late for you to delete the tweet. You know how people come at you and say, hey, delete that tweet, fam." And Shay Sharp, he kind of stood his ground about it, Let me know how you guys feel about it, the contract of Deshaun Watson. But it's going to be a good game this weekend. Well, this Thursday. It's going to be a good game regardless of how we look at it. It should be a good game, Cowboy Nation. And we're going to be calling the play-by-play. Yours truly, yours only, Law Nation, Big Game James, and Skywalker Steel with the DCU. It's hot as hell down here in Houston. No need to visit, bro. This is from Blake. I'm not going to leave no time soon anyway, but if there's ever a chance for me to just roll down there to Houston, get on 45, you know how it goes? Ain't no problem to it. Especially next year, I think the Governor's Bowl, if we have it, it will be in Houston, right? Or will it be in our backwoods, you know? Blake says Harden is a choke artist. Yeah. Long, we need Earl Thomas from Ryan. Oh, we'll find out. I know that we want Earl Thomas. Not necessary need, but I know we want him. And I think that what he will bring to the table will help this team out so much. Because right now, from what we can see and what we can understand with this team, is that we got no experiences as relates to their secondary. We got a Darian Thompson. We got a Donovan Wilson probably beat out those two guys. And it's going to be nothing but new fish out there. And then we can throw in the fact that, yeah, Diggs is going to be starting too, probably, because we really don't know what Cheeto Woozier going to do leading up to this week. And Woozier is my dog. Worley, yes, he's a guy that can play on the outside as well as the inside and give you some safety play action too. But my thing is this right here. Bring me in some experience. I hire Shannon Sharp to be as an agent any day. This is from Cowboys Abroad. Shout out to you, man. Deshaun did give up 24-0 lead against KC, losing 31-51. That was the final score. Woo-wee, 31-51. That's crazy, Cowboy Nation. That's crazy. That's a lot of points to give up. You know, even though he don't play defense, that's still, how can you lose that game? Seattle's practice squad. You talking about the other Griffin kid? He's out there. Yeah, I looked at that. He would be a great situation for us. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? When we talk about Griffin, I forgot his first name, but he got cut earlier today as well. Yeah, it was one of those situations where, man, our linebackers right now. Ugh. Look, Luckadoo, Watson, Dak. He got the bigger side on Dak's side. Yeah. Why did we sign Malik Turner? I deep down in my heart, I believe we signed Malik Turner to be Ventel Bryant's position. Ventel Bryant was a dog as relates to special teams, but I think that he's injured, right? And he's still high point the ball, tall guy. They both interchangeable. Both looks the same coming off the line. I think that Ventel Bryant is less polished than a Malik. I think Malik is a little bit more polished than a Ventel. But I think that Ventel still have that situation whereas he can still climb the ladder and get better. If you guys can get what I'm saying. Griffin is an elite special teamer. Yes. Shaheem. Yeah, Shaheem Griffin. Really appreciate you. What do you think we should do inside Clay Matthews? Let me see if we can pick this up. 903. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Lo?
Talk to me, lady.
Hey, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you.
It's almost all time to shine.
It's our time.
Sunday.
This is all week.
This coming up Sunday all week. I know everybody is preparing for it.
Mm-hmm.
I even been looking for my Silence the Lamb meme that I got in my box somewhere. But what I want to say is nobody needs to panic. Nobody needs to worry. Mm-hmm. We got too many weapons all around on both sides. Mm-hmm. And they didn't cut everybody. And the people that they cut, I saw a thing on my app that said they brought them all back.
Yeah.
That they're on the squad list. So therefore, it's no need to panic.
Mm-hmm.
It's no need to worry. It's no need to stress. And have faith.
Mm-hmm.
Think. You be wise. PVO. Positive vibe only. No negativity.
No negativity.
Y'all have a great Sunday.
Hey, we're going to be talking this thing many a time this week, so I really want you to ball up all of that energy and just be ready. Just be ready.
All right. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bringing energy, bringing in positivity. And, hey, I don't want people to think, to mix up objectivity with negativity. I don't want people to think about that. You know, I'm always going to try to bring up some octaves up there, and I'm always going to try to bring it up into a medium scale. You know, if I'm too far on this side, you guys let me know. Call me out. Say, Law, man, come on, man. Come on, I ain't come here for no sugar-coated stuff, man. I want the real. If I'm too far this way, hey, Law, come on, man. You're being too negative now. Hey, bring it back, Law. Bring it back, you know. And that's what I love about you guys, you know, because sometimes, you know, I took the anger management class back in the days, right? I'm let you guys know I had the anger management situation. And I got that under control, I believe, right? But that's why we're here. That's why we're a family. And that's why we get everything going in the right direction. We don't want to be too far this way, nor we don't want to be too far that way. We want to be an even kill. And that's how I'm going to call the game this year. I'm going to try to keep it everything front and center, right? And it's easy. Not the easiest thing to do in life is to be all the way over here, right? It's easy to be all the way over here. And it's easy to be all the way over there, you know. But the hardest thing in life is to look at both sides of the coin, right? It's look at everything and say, okay, how can we better our best in these fashions? Oh, he did a great job. Nevertheless, he need to improve in these categories, right? And being true and being authentic with yourself, I think you can go a far, far way. I listen to people. We re-signed C.J. Goodwin. Shout out to him. I wonder if they gave him 29. Let me know if they gave him 29, Cowboy Nation. We do need some LBs, though. We do. JD says Brandon Carr has practice squad eligibility. No, they changed the rulings up. So I think that the practice squad got the infinity stone. You can be on there to infinity. And that's a good thing for players, believe it or not. Hell, I might start working out a little bit more and say, hey, Coach, Coach, let me get on the practice squad. I heard they make a little bit more than what doctors makes, right? Be a glorified practice squad guy. Be like, hey, guys, hey, I'm going to have to leave. I had to go and put my uniform on and run the B team, run the C team, run the D team. Y'all need some water anything? Y'all let me know if those storylines is accurate, whether or not we got Goodwin back and whether or not we got Joe Thomas back. Let me know, Cowboy Nation. Shout out to everybody, man. There's scouts out there that knows all of the great information for the nation. The Rockets, oh my goodness, 124 to 206. No way. Yeah, sign. Yeah, JD said, yeah, sign me up. Yeah, it's an opportunity out there now. I'll put some tape reels together and be like, hey, Coach, I know you guys want to run these sets. I know you guys want to run these views right quick. Yes, indeed. So when we hear the sound, we be like, no worry. We just trying to weed out the guys that can't play. We just trying to get this thing going the best way. We try to purge this thing out to see who's the better, the best, who can be on the number ones list, and that probably be the new flavor of the NFL. I think that practice squad situation is here to stay, right? Also, we did, Roger S. Mann says we did get Joe Thomas back. Shout out to the Thomas. Yes, indeed. So you guys know I love that last name because that's my last name. It's good to see your name out there. My name. Yes. Connor Williams versus Aaron Donald. This is from Cedric. Oh my goodness. Here's a quick news right here. I'm not gonna say news flash, right? News flash. I don't think that Aaron Donald ever recorded a sack against the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Y'all let me know. Have he ever recorded a sack against the Dallas Cowboys? David, what's good with you, man? Thank you so much for the donation to help elevate the nation with the fire emojis, man. I really appreciate you. Really do, man. Let me see. Let me get you right here. There you go, Quest. Got to show this thing right here. Bam, there you go. Sally, really appreciate you so much for tuning in. Jessica, really shout out to you for putting that shout out there for $5. Holla. Was it Xavier? What is your prediction for the Cowboys game? Ooh, I gotta save it though. I gotta save my prediction. It's too early right now. It's too early. Now I can say this though. Why don't you guys put your prediction down? Put your prediction down, not for the season, but for this first game. Not for the season, but for this first game. Do you think we put 30 on them? Do you think we put only 25? Do you think we've only put 16 or 17? And do you think we don't score at all? That would be crazy. That would be crazy if we don't score at all. What are the odds of us not scoring at all, right? QBO, man, really appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. Brown, what's up? Randy Gregory, how long? Randy Gregory would not be here until like the end of October or something like that. Yeah. 31-13, Cowboys abroad. 31-17, Quest Blake. Here's the great thing about this, Cowboy Nation. When we put these scoring predictions out here, let me get it all the way closer so you guys can see that beard action. When we do put the scoring prediction out here, guess what? It stays. There's no way you can run and hide it, right, Clifford? He put 43-10. I think last year we had somebody to put the right score down, and it was banana crazy. We were sitting there like, yeah. Oh, so it's October the 25th or 26th, 25th? Yeah, so that's the end of October. We won't see good old Randy. 55-35. Roger S., that would be nice, but 35, hung up on this defense. I would take the victory. But I would be kind of mad that they scored that many times against us, unless it was like 2 or 3 touchdowns during garbage time. Randy Gregory, 5-sack guy after October. That would be nice. That would be flat out nice. Yeah. 27-20 Cowboys. This is from Dallas, man. It just depends on how that game. See, the 27-20 game, that will be a game that I'm sitting pretty much at the edge of my seat. I'll be sitting there like, come on now, what's going on, Cowboys? But if it's like we got 27 at the end of the third quarter and they didn't have any points, I'm sitting there like, yeah, we dominated. JD's, what's good with you? He says, I got 5 on Connor Williams. Next protein shake. He would need to get his weight up. Go Cowboys, JD. Here's the situation with that. Here's the good situation with it. Hell yeah, you need to get his weight up. But more so, we would want that strength to be there. And we would not find out until after week 1. Right, we would not find out until after week 1. Law, you just jinxed us. Aaron Donald has no sacks now Sunday coming. He might get 4 against us. Just Chuck. All right, so put it on me. If he get a sack this Sunday, put it on me. Be like, man, that doggone Law Nation, him and his beard, hey, he flew around and got Aaron Donald 5 sacks against us. What if I told you, like Ripley's Believe It or Not, if he get 5 sacks and we win by 5 touchdowns, would y'all want me to do that every weekend? Yes, indeed. 21-17 Dallas. Ooh, that's that type of game. And that type of game, that's a gritty game right there. 21-17. We all gonna be up all night. It's a late night Sunday game too. You might as well call in to work. Don't show up to work Monday. Don't show up to work Monday. Now 35-13 Cowboys. That's Nate 1. Hey, I'll be really hyped on that one. I will flat out be really hyped on 30. Let me just go back to this guy right here. Let me go right here. Let me see if I can put this out there. 30. This one right here. I'm really hyped on that one. If that could be the case in the scenario, I will be pumped. I'll be hyped. I'll be sitting there saying, yeah, that's the groove action right there. That would be the situation that I would love right here. This right here, you can see my cursor. Let me see if I can highlight the name. 3513. Man, I tell you what, if that happened, Nate, hit me up in the inbox, man. Hit me up in the inbox. Call my number, man. If that happened, just let me know, fam. I got a special gift for you, man. I would do something special for you. 682-214-4087. If that happened, Nate, man, thou shalt decree a thing and it shall be established. But if something like that happened, Nate, jot this number down, shoot me a text, man. I got you on something. You know what I mean? 40-21 boys. Ooh. That you can't get it. You can't stop us from talking if it's 40-21. 35-15. One of those type of scores, Jessica, you can't stop us from talking. You think Stephen A. Smith hairline is pushed back then. Now, you can just think about what is going to be pushed back to once that is all said and done. Oh, Stephen A. Smith, he might as well go bald, right? Oh, my goodness. Law, what's going on, my brother from another mother? Yes, indeed. How long I been live, Cowboy Nation? Because I got to do the same show on my Facebook groove. Yeah. See, I got to call. Let me find my phone. Hold on. Don't hang up. Where you at, phone? Where you at? Uh-oh. Call back. Can't find my phone. Give me a second, baby. Hang up. Call me back. My phone gone. There we go. Here we go. 256. You're the mix.
What's on?
I got some ventriloquist going on with my phone line, man. Hold on. Let me figure this thing out, man. What's going on with my phone, man? It just want to just stay ringing. But you can hear me, though, right? Hello? All right. Come on, phone line. There we go. 804. Who done hacked my phone line, man? Call me back, man. I hear double ringtones, man. That's just something going on with the system here. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Come on, phone line. I got 2 windows open on it. That's what it is going on. Give me a few seconds, boy. Whew. I'm almost there. Don't fret. Don't run away. 3117, that would be crazy. 682-214-4087. See if you guys can call me now, man. I don't know what happened with that last situation. I had 2 windows open with the... Yeah, let's see if that fixed it. 256, you live.
What's happening, man?
Man, I didn't know what was going on. I said, man, I know my bill paid.
Nah, man, I'm just out here in Huntsville, man. I'm from Mississippi, too. I had to call in on you, bro.
Oh, okay. What part of Mississippi you from, fam?
Greenwood.
Okay, you up there in the Delta area, huh?
Yeah. Die-hard Cowboy fan, man. I just wanted to just call in and say, go Cowboy, man. That's all.
Oh, that's it? That's it? You might as well put the score prediction for the first game.
Man, you know something? I'm going to tell you something, Law, man. I don't want no people, man. I'm like my call the score before the game show.
Right, I feel you, Dad.
Yeah, I love my Cowboy to death, man. I hate when people predict scores, man. I really do. I be like, man, they just wait to Sunday. We don't want to jinx before it happens.
Oh, so, you know, yeah. I feel you. That's why I can't put the score out there. It's too soon.
I hate to see that, man. When people even when Stephen A. talking about the team, I be wanting to reach through TV and slap the shit out of him. So excuse my French, but
nah, you good.
You already know what it is.
Oh my goodness, Stephen A. I can't wait to see him in real life.
Man, what you talking about, boy? I'm talking about my brother be looking like, man, you really mad? Yeah, man, I don't like nobody talking about my Cowboys. You can talk about Jerry Jones all you want to, but don't talk about the player.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But other than that, man, I just want to call in and say go Cowboys and let's get ready for Sunday.
Yeah, let's get ready, man. Let's go.
Okay, I'm holler at you, man. You have a good day.
Salute, bro. Greenwood is all good. Somebody said technology law. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as we take a deeper look on how to answer the phone. Unfortunately, Law Nation can't answer the phone today. Let's see if we get this one going. 817. You live.
Law Nation.
Talk to me.
Nation. This is 817. We're from the Murderworth, Texas, over here in Fort Worth, and I just wanted to get your opinion on Randy Gregory and why he can't start until week 6. But we've got people like Josh Gordon, and we've got Alden Smith, thankfully, for the Dallas Cowboys. How do you feel? What's your opinion? And go Cowboys! Thanks for all you do, Law Nation.
Oh my goodness, man! Appreciate it, man. I think that the reason why he can't play is because of politics. That's the only way I can put it in. You know, you got to have the political football that Roger Goodell said, man, the optics won't be right for me to suspend him for the rest of the year. So we're going to at least throw one more jab at Jerry Wayne for trying to take my salary a couple years back. So that's why he's not able to play week 1. And it's a shame that they didn't let this kid go through training camp. I think that he need to, he should have went at least through training camp, and this news should have been announced way before that time frame of saying that he can't play until October the 25th or something.
I think your opinion's highly strong, Law, and I think it's just having something to do with that green flower. I think it's all politics, like you said, and thankfully the NFL gets to play, and the government and the way the world is, but everybody's trying to turn an eye on that green flower, and maybe it comes to a better position here later in life. But thanks for all you do. I'm going to head out.
Appreciate you, fam. Salute. And give you a war chant.
This is Sparta!
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Cowboy Nation. My phone line for your mind probably wasn't working okay, but that was a good call from the 817, man, from Fort Worth. You call it Murder Fort Worth. 956. Oh, come on. It's still coming in twice, but 956, just call me back, man. Hit me up. I'm going to figure this phone line out for a second, man. But hit me up, 956. Here we go. Well, 205, you're live.
What's up?
What's going on with you?
Man, what's going on, Law?
Nothing much with it, Unc.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I ain't talked to you in a couple of days, man, but how the baby doing, bro?
Oh, my goodness. She's already 17 and a half pounds, so she's growing.
Well, that's good. You tell Queen I said hello.
I will.
From the arm. But look here, man, let me tell you something. I'm excited about the week. I'm so excited, man. I'm going to be floating around here like Florence Nightingale, waiting on my Cowboys to hit the field. But I'm a little bit worried, Law, about the offensive line. Cam Irvin, it seemed like, I don't think he needs to be starting at the tackle position. I think he needs to start Brandon Wright. Maybe he can stop a cheeseburger. I don't know. But we sure going to see. Let me tell you something, man. A lot of people going to be having a lot of parties and things. I want people to stay safe when you go to these Cowboy parties because, we get out of control. The last time I went to a Cowboy party, man, I was so high. They were smoking that stuff. I ain't never been that high in my life. Look here, man, let me tell you something. I want people to understand, man, this is an opportunity for Cowboy Nation to stand up. And this is a chance for us to cheer for our team. And I want people to understand that if we fall by the wayside, we ain't gonna fall by the wayside from trying. And and I want to say this about Sean Lee. Sean Lee should be cut. He done been with the team long enough. He hurt again. So I want to tell Sean Lee, I got something for you, Sean Lee, and it's straight from Nat King Cole. You're unforgettable. That's what you are. That's why, darling, you're unforgettable. Think that someone else is forgettable like you. You should be gone, bro. You up here, you like a broke vase. Let me tell you something, man. I am sick and tired of us holding on to Jason Garrett players. I am tired of it. But I just want to say to the Cowboy Nation, Cowboy up. Let's get this party started. There's no excuses, no surrender, no damn retreat. Let's go, y'all. I love you, Law.
Love you too, Unc, man.
This is
Sparta!
Yes, sir.
Oh, Unc! Always coming in with the knowledge, always coming in with the information, always elevating the nation with his wonderful and beautiful soliloquies and all of these great things as we merge all of those things together, man. That Uncle Charles, he'll come in there and your spirit will be low and he will just elevate it, huh? Where they do that at? A good old Unc right there, man. And always asks about the family, too. The family is doing well. Oh, I went and saw that movie. It was about $30. A good movie, too. It was about $30. But it's Mulan. It's a good one. That Mulan, it go hard. I told my daughter, I said, look, I'm about to rewind and watch this one again. Hey, they had some good fighting. They changed the plot of the storyline to make it a little bit more realistic, but I like it. You know, y'all check it out. It's about $30. If you got the Fire Stick, not saying that you want to, do that, you can watch it on the Fire Stick, but to get that ultra, HD type of copy, you probably had to go through the Disney Plus angle. But that's a good movie, man. That and the Don't Sleep on the Sonic the Hedgehog. That's a real good one too. That's a real good one. Jim Carrey was a beast in that movie. Good movie, man. My thing is with Sean Lee, they do have a clause in his contract, meaning that if he don't play, he don't get paid, and that's the best clause. But he's also taking up a roster spot. That's the only issue right now. And I believe that Sean Lee, they're using him for his brain, his wisdom, his understanding of the game. He's like a coach's player out there. If we can do this, it will be amazing. If we can transplant and transfer Sean Lee brain into LVE and Jalen Smith, woo, it'll be medieval, Donkey Kong crazy. We'll be sitting out there being like,
finish him.
And we got another.
Finish him.
We got two versions of it. We'll do both of them, Every single Sunday, man, we'll be doing that finish him. Shout out to the dog over here that made the donation to help elevate the nation, Jeremy Bramlett. What's up? He said, you awesome, Law. No. You awesome. Do my thing. You awesome. You guys awesome, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. My daughters love the Sonic movie also, bro. Yeah, Blake. He had these rings. He'd throw the ring. Hey, and on the opening, I'm going to spoil it for you guys. They had Knuckles out there. I used to play with Knuckles. You remember Knuckles? They had Knuckles and his tribe chasing Sonic. So it was a pretty good movie in the opener. Even the opener got you all drawn into the early 90s when Sonic first came out, mid-90s. Yeah. Yes, Akeem Smith, shout out to you, man. I cannot believe it. He says Sean Lee can still give some valuable experiences. Yes, he will pour upon some experiences out there to the players, to the youthness. Okay, here we go. Come on, 956, call back. I got to hurry up and hit it, man. I'm going to fix it by the next stream, though. Y'all charge it to my head, not my heart. You see, the enemy is always busy. Call back, 956. Yeah, call back, man. But still leave a text message if you like. Law Dog, Sean Lee, but best ability is availability, which he's normally isn't. This is from my dog, T-Mac with the Cowboys helmet. Really appreciate you. Let me know you want us to support us there, man. You're right. Come on, phone call. Let me see. It could be this deal that's working bad for me. Let me see. Give me a few seconds. Let me see what is going on with this phone line for your mind. No, not that one. Is this button? No, not that one. Huh. Give me a call back, man, whenever you guys get a chance, man. On Sega, Robbie, yes. I thought Sonic was a cartoon. They came out with a remake of the movie Akeem, and they have Jim Carrey on it, some other actor, I forgot his name. It was a real good movie, though. It's going to take you a little adjustment to get used to the cartoon character, but you can see where they tried, and it looks pretty good. 956, Relentless. Relentless 956, man. Call back, man. Law, what don't the Cowboys transition to a 4-2-5 defense since Sean Lee keeps getting hurt? Here we go. Let me see. Come on. Hey. It's not even popping up for me. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. There we go. 469 for your mind. Call. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna end it, man. I tried to get one more caller in. It just seems like we having some technical difficulties with this phone line right now. I'll fix it up, patch it up. And just the phone line is off the hook right now, so you're not going to be able to call in, Cowboy Nation. I think I made it about an hour with you all. Apologize. We'll get the phone line fixed out by the next stream. If you follow me on Facebook, I'm going to do a quick video or a quick live stream there. $9.99. Garrett Lawrence. Lawrence Garrett. You appreciate you, man. Your law, love your content. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Lawrence Garrett. Garrett Lawrence Garrett, shout out to you, man. Law fix the phone line situation. I'm going to have to fix it, Ain't nobody mad but the enemy. I got enemies. Uncle Charles, you the real MVP. Yes, indeed, Dak Attack, man. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to jam on out. But, hey, if you guys are watching, whether it be on iTunes, whether it be on Periscope, whether it be somewhere on this episode on Law Nations 2.0, wherever it may be, hit that like button, rub the notification bell. We go live at different times, right? And let's continue to grind and shine. Let me pull up this again. These are the guys that made the practice squad. Isaac Alcone, Francis Bernard, Deontay Burden. He had 33 on, so I say, man, this brother, he ain't showing up out there on the field. I know that they got a place for him off the team. Brandon Carr, he's showing up. I always say this. I said a new broom can sweep the floor good, but that old broom can get the corners. Maybe, just maybe, they bringing him in for some wisdom, for some understanding. My dog Skywalker still with the new field. DC Universe now. Hey, he got a video, a little excerpt of Brandon Carr with some good objectives out there. Go watch his video. It got some good contrast of what they might use Brandon Carr for. I thought about doing a film session on Brandon Carr. I said, nah, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to let somebody else do the film session on him. And my dog Skywalker brought in some good analysis of Brandon used Carr. Still got to call him used car. He's a used car by now, right? Rondell Carter, he made the practice squad or what have you. Justin Hamilton, that's my dog from NTZ. That's what we say, from Natchez, Mississippi. Ladarius Hamilton, man, really appreciate him. He made the team. Marcus Henry, really appreciate you, Sally. Let me give you guys some music while I'm going over this last little part. Yeah. Cole Hikatuni. Or Hikatini. Charge it to my head, Cowboy Nation. John Vay Johnson. He made the practice squad. I still got a little flavor for John. He just got to catch the ball. And I believe that his reason that he didn't make the team or what have you because of the fact that we didn't have practice. We didn't have a preseason game out there, right? I think that if he had multiple preseason games, another team would have said, you know what? Let me pick him up for a cup of coffee and see if he can sip on that, right? Luther Kirk, not Luther Vandross, right? Luther Kirk, he made the practice squad. Say Woo, he made it. Aaron Parker, he's another guy that made the practice squad. Shout out to him. And I got some good feelings for him as well. Savion Smith, he made it. Special teams guy. Nick Saban's guy. Roll Tide guy, right? Chris Westery, he made the practice squad. The guy about 6'9", Shaq height almost, 7 foot out there. Chris Westery, he made the practice squad. So squad up, practice squad. Look, I tell people all the time, just because where you are at is not where you're going to be for the rest of your life. There's still chance. There's still opportunity to outshine the other people that's in the line or in the place where you at. You just got to reshape your mind. You got to go back and do a self-inventory of yourself. If that makes any sense to you all. Just because you're on the practice squad today, tomorrow your name can be off that list. That's why I hope that these guys right now, the Isaacs, the Francis, and Brandon Carr, Be prepared. Be ready. You never know when your name is going to be called. Make sure that every down that you play will be like your last down. Write this down, Cowboy Nation. And you guys already know what I'm about to say. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. So these guys that's on this practice squad, they better be prepared. If it's 15 reps that you normally do 16. If it's running 2 miles a day, do 2.5. If you wake up at 5 o'clock, try waking up at 4:39. Try to do something different. Because right now in life, you're on the practice squad. You're on the practice team. We're talking about practice, right? So how can you elevate yourself off that part? Not doing the same things that you was doing before that time frame, right? And the only way that you can do that is you got to reshape your mind. And these brothers right here that's on this practice squad, they just got to reshape their minds. Put in a little bit extra work. Well, Lord, I'm putting in too much work already. No, you're not. Because you are where you at right now because of the work that you put in. Now it's time for you to put in more. That's all I'm saying. So these brothers right now, they have the prime opportunity to be Hall of Famers, believe it or not. Outside of Brandon Carr. His brother got wisdom over there. He got gray hairs. But everybody else on this list got a prime opportunity to reshape their lives and their careers. Write this down, Cowboy Nation. When you're up against the struggles, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fall, you may conquer. See this thing through. Even hope may seem but futile. Then with trouble may be beset. Remember, you're facing what other legends have met. You may fall. Yes, you may fall. And you're going to fall. But when you fall still fighting. They used to say this all the time. If you fall, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up, Cowboy Nation. We've been on our back for 25 years now. We looking up. Matter of fact, we still up because the other teams are still looking up, right? They got stomach muscles in their necks because they looking up to the greatness Cowboys, right? There's nobody in the NFC East got more rings than us. And they love to be in our spot. But the only thing that they can say is you haven't been there 25 years. But I can tell them, you know what it feels like to be where we at. We in a different elevation. Let me know if I'm lying. Let me know. Now, the Giants is the only team that's close. But everybody else is going to take years for them to get to where we at. I digress. Boy, y'all get some good stuff this Sunday, right? Boy, I'm telling people right now, the truth is that the Cowboys, we the number one on everybody's list. I put my bottom dollar. Not saying that I would, though, but I put my bottom dollar that this weekend, the Cowboys will be the highest viewed team that everybody is going to see. You're going to have people from Mars, people from the moon people. You're going to have Thanos coming back from the dead. He's going to be like, look, let me see if I can see this game. That's how crazy this thing is, Cowboy Nation. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment. Like I said, if you follow me on the Facebook panel, hit me up over there. We'll be doing some repeatings, por favor, all right? We'll be doing some repeatings talk over there. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the bass. Let's go. Turn me up, baby. Hey, let's go. Come on. I know you crunk. Let me get some fire emojis. Let's go, David G, QBO, Sally, Quest, Blake, Ray, and Mac. Y'all say this with you. Ain't no party like a Cowboy party, 'cause a Cowboy party don't stop. JS236, Juice World Fan 999 for your mind. Run. Hey, I see you. Ready, Red? Let's go, nation. Let's go, nation. Hey. baby. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Shady is back. We out. Peace.